guys, hope you're all really well. First of all, apologies for doing this in the group and not the event. My laptop wouldn't let me go live in the event, so I'm gonna have to do it in here and then share it into the event for you. So apologies for that. But I am so blooming excited about this group, and I'm so excited by just how many people are going for promotion this month. It's just incredible. It's given me butterflies. It is my absolute favorite part of this business is helping other people get to team leader promotion. It unlocks everything that's utterly amazing with this business unlocks at team leader level. So before I'm going to give you my top tips, I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction about me, because I'm just babbling at you and I haven't actually done that yet. So I'm Sarah. I am a executive leader with Usborne Books at Home. I have been with Usborne Books at Home coming up for 4.5 years, which just seems crazy. Sometimes it feels like I've been here forever, and sometimes it feels like I only joined a few weeks ago. So it's been very exciting in those 4.5 years. For the last 2 and a bit years, I've been an executive leader with Usborne Books at Home, which basically means I get to do the same as you guys every single month. And what you're doing now to go for your team leader promotion is what I do every single month, and they pay me big checks like that for doing it. So it's really great. I absolutely love what I do. I love my job. Usborne has changed my life in so many ways. It's allowed me, well, the biggest thing it's probably allowed is it's brought the house that we're now living in. Without it, we would never have been able to save anything. We wouldn't have been able to get a mortgage this high. It's completely changed my life in way of security like that, but it's also allowed me to do things to take my 4 children to Disneyland. It's allowed us to go to Lapland. It's allowed us to have 2 ponies. It's just made it so we don't have to worry about money anymore, and that's a really nice feeling, to be able to go, oh, let's go on holiday. So at the moment I'm looking at holidays for Easter, and instead of going, where can we afford to go, what can I do, it's more, what would we like to do, where do we like to take the kids? And that's a really fantastic feeling. But it all starts with this team leader promotion. It is the absolute key to everything, and it's just so exciting. And I think what excites me the most is that actually it's not that hard. It can seem scary, especially if you're new and you're going for your double promotion bonus, and your mentor is saying, oh, let's do your recruiters award next. You've hit your kit boost, you hit your kit refund, let's do your recruiters award and do your double promotion bonus. And you're suddenly going, whoa, I joined up to sell a couple of books and I don't know about this. And that's okay, because we all felt like it. But if you just dare to be that little bit braver and dare to give it a go and just go for it, it's so worth it. I know other people have listed the benefits. I don't feel I need to do that, other than say Leadership Academy is just incredible. So that's coming up in June. And if you promote this month or next month, you will be at that June Leadership Academy, which is our first Dream Bigger event. It's the first time they're doing it over 3 days. It's going to be really exciting, and it's time for you, away from your family, away from your children, away from your responsibilities. It's time for you to find you again, time for you to think about your business, work out where you want to be, what you want to do, because the thing with Usborne is it can give you everything. It can seriously give you whatever income you want, whatever working hours you want, whether you want to do it around another job, whether you want to do it just in half an hour a night, whether you only want to work weekends or you always want to have weekends off. Whatever you want, you can have, but you just have to decide what it is you want. That said, for promotion, you want to give it your all. You want to work every hour you can, every second you can. You want to eat, sleep, drink, dream about your promotion, because it is so important. It really does. As I say, I earn stupid amounts of money doing the same work as what you would do to get there. The only difference is I've done that work consistently over time every single month. So you learn the skills to promote team leader. You can then go to group leader, divisional leader, executive leader. You can open up whatever income you want by repeating the processes and the things that you learn on your team leader promotion. And I promise you, you really, really can have whatever you want with this business. So I'll go for my promotion first. So I was one of these typical people who joined Usborne with no intention of having a business whatsoever. I wasn't in it to make money. I wasn't in it to go for any promotion. I wasn't in it to build a team. I literally had 3 children and I wanted to buy quite a few books. So I thought it'd be better to buy the starter kit and then place one order. I had a coffee morning to help with that first £100 order, as it was then. I know it's 120 now. And I was amazed that I sold £287 worth of books. I sort of hit my kit boost accidentally, but I wasn't really doing anything else. I then found out what we could offer schools, and as I was heavily involved in the PTA, I thought, okay, this is great. I'll just do that. It was coming up to Christmas. I was like, I'll go to a few stalls, get my 6 orders, then I can do this for my school. They've never done a sponsored read anyway. They have done some other stuff, but it wasn't quite as straightforward as that. I then found out about the Company Gala, and it's 15 minutes. It was 15 minutes from my house, and it was a night away in a hotel. And my mentor and friend said to me, "Shall we go for a few drinks?" And I was like, "Yeah." Well, I was pregnant, so I couldn't drink, but I was like, "Yeah, night away in a hotel. Yes, please, count me in. I am there." And I've seen Rona's live, and she's mentioned it as well. It opened up my eyes to everything. It just was a completely different world of seeing people go up on stage and share their stories, to share their journeys, to see what they were achieving with this business, which is what we're hoping to try and give to you in this event, really, is a little bit of taste of the stories and things that you got from being at Gala. And it blew my mind. So I sort of took it all in. I still wasn't sure what I was doing. I still didn't really have an intention of having a business, but the message that came over time and time again, the people who were up on stage had started becoming a leader. That was the first step. They'd become a team leader, and then maybe they're grown into more, or it had opened up these opportunities, or these other things had happened. So the message I took away was to start achieving bigger stuff, to start having bigger incomes. It all starts with a team leader promotion. So I gave myself a bit of a challenge. I went, well, what if I just try to go out and make that happen? If I just give it my all for a few weeks, go out and make it happen, and then see if it doesn't happen, I can go, well, I've tried. It obviously isn't the right thing to me. If it does happen, I can see where that takes me. So I left the gala on the 9th of January, and I set about trying to get some team members. I did have 2 team members, actually, bizarrely, that had people who had, out of the blue, just messaged me over Facebook because they'd seen I was doing Usborne and say, I've been wanting to join, can I join your team? So I was quite lucky that I already had 2 people. But I literally just hit online. I went on Facebook, I used my personal profile, I used my page, I went into groups, I went into local groups, I messaged people, I tagged people I knew into posts on my profile going, could you share this? Do you know anyone? And I started to build my team that way. I started to get myself in front of people, let people know that I was looking for people, let people know about the opportunity. And I think I ended up with 7 people by the end of the month. And I promoted on with 1,700 and something. We needed 1,500 back then. But it wasn't so much the figures or the numbers. It was the fact that I'd made a decision to try. And I really did try. I really did make sure I was out there every single day. I was absolutely focused on that promotion. Which was really, really exciting. From there, I wasn't a superstar overnight. It didn't sort of magically fall into place. I had 18 months of struggling to qualify as a team leader every month because I hadn't really thought ahead. I hadn't really gone, well, what's next or what do I need to do next? I just focused on this promotion, and I didn't really know what I wanted with my business, where I was going with my business, or how that changed. And then 2017, I got it. I got the bigger picture. I knew what I wanted, and that was the travel incentive. It was to go to Las Vegas, and I just wanted it so much. That opened my eyes to the bigger picture and the bigger thing. And I just, again, I had focus again. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I had to do, and I just went out for it. And that's when it changed everything. So in 2016, in November, that was my pay. That was my biggest pay I'd ever had with Usborne. In November 2015. Sorry, it was 2016 was Vegas. In November 2016, that was my income. The last 2 Novembers been bigger than that. I was just under 10 for the last November, and I was 9, just under 9, I think, the one before. But that's 12 months difference. So that was me as a team leader with one team leader underneath me. That was my first pay as an executive leader. I'd promoted the month before that. That was my first pay as an executive leader. 12 months difference. So sometimes we hear in network marketing that you have to go slow and steady, that it develops over time. And don't get me wrong, time can help so much with your connections. I now know there are certain stalls, for instance, that will message me every year. I have certain events that I attend every year, certain schools that will get in touch. There's people who know I do it, and that's helped with time, and time has grown some of my leaders into much bigger leaders. But there's something about taking action fast and being really focused as well. I watched a really fantastic live from Fraser Brooks last night, and it was all about building momentum in your business, in your downline, throughout your whole team and throughout your whole company. And it was all about speed. It was actually the more speed you put into your business, the more growth and the quickly momentum builds. Because if you're plodding along slowly, it's very hard to have that excitement. But if you're really going at it and you're excited by it and you're focused on it and you're buzzing with it and you know exactly what you want and you know exactly that you're going to get there, you're just figuring out how to do it, that's when the excitement builds, and that's when the momentum builds. So don't be afraid to go fast. I don't think we say that enough. You do not have to be afraid to go fast. You can go slow if you want, but if you want to start earning more quicker and you want to go fast, don't be afraid to do it. So that's a little bit about my background. I was trying to keep this short, and I've realised I'm already at 12 minutes. So I'm going to go on to my my tips now, my top promotion tips. So actually, I've taken notes, which I never do for a live. So first of all, is to be excited. Be really, really excited. This is your month to shine, your month to get your promotion. And unlike a job, no one else is there ticking the box whether you get that promotion or not. It's down to you. Be excited about that. Know why you want it. So you may want it just because you're swept up in the excitement, and that's fantastic and that's great, because it is exciting. You may want it because you just want that promotion bonus. You may want it because that's the next step in your incentives. You may want it because you want a much bigger income and you know where you're going in your journey. But by knowing a little bit about why you want it, knowing what you want to spend that money on, what you want that monthly income on, whether you know it's a stepping stone because you want to be an executive leader and you want to be earning thousands every month, whatever it is, know why you're going for that promotion. Because on those dark days where you're tired and your kid's been puking up all night and you've got 600 things to do in the day, but you know you still need to reply to these people who ask for info and joining, knowing why you're doing it will really, really help you to get through those darker days. If you don't know why, if you're not excited, those days will take over and you'll write them off. And on promotion month, you don't want to be writing off days. You want to be excited and you want to be going for it. Get passionate about the opportunity. The opportunity is incredible. As I say, it's changed my life. Hand on heart, absolutely changed my life from struggling to pay the bills every month to not having to worry about money. Massive, massive change in my life. Every single person has that same opportunity. Every single person who buys that box of books has the same potential to do whatever they want with this business, to earn whatever they want with this business. That is what you're offering them. You're not offering them £150 worth of books of 48 quid. You are offering them the opportunity to change their life. Absolutely change their lives and children's lives around them by having better books. Be excited about that. Be passionate about it. You will find it so much easier to recruit people if you really 100% believe in the opportunity you are selling them. Big one, be consistent. There is no point going 100 miles per hour a day, messaging 600 people, putting yourself live on different groups, going out with recruiting packs, putting posters up in all your shops. Is then tomorrow you wake up and go, oh, I can't be bothered, I exhausted myself yesterday. And then you get the leads and ignore them. You have to be consistent every single day for your promotion to get there. You have to be consistent in this business anyway, but for promotion months, hugely, hugely important. Be positive. And I don't mean walk around with a, oh, I'm such a happy, bubbly person all day, every day. I mean, just see the positives in things. So you may have an event that no one turns up to. You may have 3 events in a row where you do not sell a book. But look at that in a way of going, well, actually, did I meet some new people? Did I get out? Did I get my books out? Did I spend some time with them? Where I was I focusing on my business? I've done so, I at least was trying to do something proactive, better than sitting at home doing nothing. Be positive with yourself. It will show through. If you are negative, that will show through as well. And again, with consistency, be consistently positive. Don't one day go, oh my God, I love my business. I've had a new team member join. I've sold £50 worth of books today. I'm so excited. I can see that promotion in sight. And then the next day go, oh no, I can't believe that no one wants to buy a book at this event. And the schools I emailed, no one's got back to me. I haven't followed up with them, but you know, I was expecting like my 10 emails to have like a £1,000 school order. And then the next day you're going, oh no, a school's emailed me back, this business is amazing. If you yo-yo like that, the people who are watching you are not going to know whether you're enjoying your business or not enjoying your business, or if it's a good business or a bad business. So be consistent in your messages. If you had a really crap day and you're feeling really, really rubbish and run down, just don't go near social media. Just leave it alone. Deal with it in your own headspace and pick it back up when you can, because people are watching you. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, people are going, oh, what's that business she's doing? Oh, I wonder if that, oh, I'm going to sit back and watch, and I'm going to see what happens, and I'm going to see whether she's enjoying it or not. They watch. Okay, I've written this one in big printed letters, capitals. Do not procrastinate. I spent so much time in my life worrying about getting things right. So when I used to run a training like this or do a live like this, I would write bullet points and notes and notes and notes and notes and notes and read over them. What have I missed? What can I add in? And I would lose about 3 hours of my day, if not more, thinking about and worrying about what it was I was going to say at that training. And at the end of the day, people just need a bit of motivation, and they need to just hear, and they want to hear the passion, what's inside me, and the knowledge, what's inside me, not 10,000 things that I've written down. So don't get caught up doing tasks that are not helping take you towards your promotion. Don't sit, if someone messages you for information, don't spend hours going, oh, what do I apply? What do I do? How do I do this? Just send something. If you get it wrong, you get it wrong and you move on to the next person. We learn from our mistakes. So I've sent, you know, some really ridiculous things in replies to people in the past. I've probably lost some really good people, but it's through just learning. So don't be scared to make mistakes. Don't get caught up procrastinating and spending all your time planning and not taking action. Get organized. You are in a business to be in business, and you should treat it that way. Have a list of names and dates of all the people you've contacted about joining. Know when you're going to follow up with them. Create a sheet of information about people who you really think might join, and be consistent again with following up, getting in touch with someone. Know what you're doing every day. Give yourself daily tasks. Post on Facebook, post on Instagram, put a poster up, message 10 people, post in a group. Whatever it is your daily tasks look like, have them, stick to them, do it. Get organized. Be on purpose is my next tip. You know what you're doing. You're on purpose for your team leader promotion. Every day you should be taking action, being on purpose towards that goal. If you are just randomly sending out some information to people here with not really knowing what results you're wanting to get or why you're doing it. So for instance, if you're messaging schools because you want a school order placed this month, then you're on purpose, you know, and your emails and the things you're going to be sending to those schools or popping into those schools are going to reflect that. You're going to be wanting to either place an order, or you're going to want to get a sponsored reading straight away, or attend a parents' evening, or a stall, or something that's going to give you volume quickly. Excuse me. So be on purpose with what you're doing. Be willing to do anything is my next tip. You've got to get that mentality where you want it more than the fear of the excuses or the obstacles in your way. As Mark likes to use a lot, is make your wine but bigger than your butt. So you have to be willing to do everything. If that means you're going to have to go put leaflets through doors, if that means you're going to have to sit up till midnight messaging people one night, if that means you're going to have to miss your kid's ballet class because you're sat in the car having a conversation with someone about joining, you're going to have to do it. Be willing to do anything to get your team leader promotion. Once you're there, you can be more what's the word? You can choose your time better. You can make better decisions on how you spend your time. But for your promotion month, be willing to do anything. Next thing is know what's next. As I said with my own promotion, I got stuck because I was so focused on my promotion, and you have to be focused on that promotion. But be aware of what's coming next. What's the bigger picture for you? What is it you're wanting to achieve going forward? Because I bet you what your goal is not is to get to team leader and then demote 3 months later. Guarantee that's probably not your goal. It happens a lot because people get to team leader and they stop recruiting and they stop doing the consistency and they sit back because they have not thought about the next step and the next goal. I made those mistakes. I mucked up my following gold season because I thought my team was running well and I didn't expect people to leave, and people will leave your team. So know what's next. Speak to your mentor about that. If you don't know what's next, if you don't know what's expected of you, if you have an income figure in mind but you don't really know what that looks like, find out that information. Know what's next. Discuss it with your mentor. My last one is spread happiness. This business is brilliant. Everyone, you've seen in this event today that we are all cross division. We are all doing this to help each other out. This is the business you're in. Everybody likes each other. Everybody supports each other. Everybody is happy with everybody else. Spread that happiness. Be part of it. Enjoy what you're doing. Just walk around with a smile on your head. It will massively, massively, massively shine through in all your conversations. They're my tips, really. There's 3 things that I think are really, really important that I wanted to say as well. So there are almost additional tips to your promotion, but was to take forward in your business. One is take action always. As I mentioned before, don't get set planning, just action. No matter how small, take some action every single day. A little thing that's going to take you towards your goal. A little thing that's going to grow your business, whether that's emailing a nursery, whether it's putting a post on your page, whether it's dropping some leaflets through doors on your road, whatever it is, just a little bit of action. Just always take action. Believe in you. I believe in you. I know. I don't just believe. I know for certain every single one of you going for promotion this month has the ability to make it happen. I know that because I've seen so many people make a promotion happen from so many different backgrounds, from so many different education levels, from so many different number of kids, circumstances. They've all done it. I know you can do it too, but you have to believe in you. You have to believe that you can do it. And if you can't, take my belief in you, because you can. Whoever tells you you can't, they're wrong. You can absolutely do it. Believe in you. Final tip, be in business for you. Don't be doing it for your mentor. Don't be relying on anyone else to mentor your team, to grow your team, to be there for your team. If you've got a fantastic upline, that's brilliant. You've heard stories from people who hadn't had great uplines. If you are in control of your own business and if you are doing it for you in your downline, you are going to do far, far better from doing that from the start. Listen to your upline. Absolutely. Please take advice from the people who are here trying to help you. But know that you are in charge of your own business. Your upline, your mentor is not in charge of your business. You are in charge of it. They can help hold you accountable. They can give you directions. They can say, try doing this. But it's down to you to make it happen. Down to you to get off your ass, go out, get going. And it's down to you if it doesn't go well as well. It's all down to you. So, as I said, I'm super, super, super excited this month. I know there's going to be so many promotions. Some of those may roll into April because best laid plans, things cannot sometimes don't go to plan. Some of those are going to happen probably by the first 2 weeks. but it's down to you. Go out, be excited. Honestly, you are on the verge of something so incredible and so amazing. And when you step through that leadership academy, you are going to just love it. You're going to be absolutely shitting yourself, to be fair. There's going to be all these people, the names that you've heard of, and you're going to go, oh my God, I can't believe that person's there. They're a group leader. But it's so blinking amazing. And once you've been in that room half an hour, you'll feel like you're part of the family. So just, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. Right, I'm going to go because I've been 25 minutes and it's meant to be short videos. But honestly, just go for it. And I really can't wait to meet so many of you at the Leadership Academy. Love to you all. Bye-bye.